Okay, we're going to try this again. I am going to try to be less ambitious and just go with one canvas and one base color, and I'm going to take out the copper. So I'm going to work with black and the white and the pink. I'm quite the perfectionist. I know that things like this takes a lot of trial and error, and even knowing that, when it doesn't go my way, I get so flustered, which you heard in that video. I'm just that way with a lot of things that I do. My writing, even as a writer, with a first draft, when I know it's not going to be perfect, I still fuss over it. That's just what I do. And just need to learn to go with the flow like I do, like I try to do in videos. It's obviously trial and error, and that was quite a bit of error. So I'm going to mix a little more of the colors and then use the dustpan again and try again, because that is all we can do, and that is how you get better. Unfortunately, I've also passed on that perfectionist trait to my son, and it's put him in meltdowns because he'll lose at a video game, or he wants to be first at something and isn't. Yeah. All right, so we're going to mix the black. I'm actually not sure what the best consistency for something like this is, so kind of winging it there. All right. That looks fine. Let's get some more white. Oh, my other white's over there. Okay. I basically scraped the paint off the second canvas and then washed it off. And this one this was the second one, and I just covered it with a black base. Now I'm trying to squeeze out the white because this bottle is just about done. Okay. Yeah, it's getting on my finger now. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, whatever. Okay. I'll use that copper and another piece of something. All right. You good? Maybe. Perhaps. Okay. Mixing the white. I think there's a little black in here somewhere. Whatever. No, it looks like it's all right. Okay. That one's done. Let's get some more pink. I should remove that. Oh, I see the problem. There's some black on that stick. Oh, well. How'd that happen? I don't even know. I also know that when I pour them all into the dustpan, I don't want to hold it like I did. That was my first mistake. And not holding it over the canvases. I was trying it off for filming purposes and didn't even think about things like that. Sometimes you just don't until it happens. You're like, oh. So we're going to try putting the dustpan down, and I'm going to put those cups underneath it. Ooh, oh, that's right. That's wet from the other thing. Whatever. Okay. Huh. Actually, that might even, well, I don't know. That's fine. It should be okay. All right, so I'm going to start. We can't see that, can we? Give me a sec to adjust. Aha. Now we can see. And I might have to adjust that momentarily again, but that's all right. So, pouring in the black. I think actually that the cup is too high. But we'll see in a minute. I might have to lower it. Stick something else underneath it. Yeah, I think so. What else can I use? Oh, no, you know what? I could just hold it like that. That works. Yeah, let's try that. Then we're just going to keep layering. Whoops. Touch the canvas. We'll see if round 2 does better. You see all these videos and you think, oh, they make it look so easy. It's going to be easy. Haha, no. It is not. Okay, so we're actually starting to oh, I see the problem with this thing. This might not be the right kind of dustpan for it because the paint is now kind of going over into like the handle. So I may have to block that off. I didn't even look at that when I got it. Again, it's one of those, you don't see it, the issue until you're using it kind of things. Maybe a better thing to get would be like a shovel, like a kid's shovel, but I don't even know if those are out right now. Even in Phoenix, you're not going to see, well, unless you go to a secondhand store, Goodwill, which I do love going there. Okay, actually holding it that way makes that better. So I'm just going to keep layering until I notice that I can't. And I may just put something to block that. Block paint from going into like the handle area. Okay. I also think because that copper is a metallic, metallics take over. And that looks like exactly what happened. I'm going to see how much more I want to do. Because I don't actually know how much paint I need. Yeah, it's starting to kind of go into the handle. Okay, so I'm going to fix the camera a little bit again. Okay. That should be all right, I hope. All right, so I'm going to try this again. I'm going to go on the other side, I think, and tilt it. Actually, it's already a lot better. I still see some parts where I messed up. But maybe tilting the canvas itself will fix that. here's what the thing looks like. Okay, so I'm going to tilt the canvas a little more and see. I think that I just need to use a different dustpan or shovel to where I can get a deeper amount of paint in. I think that's where I went wrong. So, oh. Yeah. I think there's not much more I can do on tilting, and that middle part kind of at the top looks weird. I guess what I could always do, I don't know. It's still not quite what I wanted it to be, which does happen. But it's a lot better than the last one. Again, I think that I need to get a bigger dustpan or a shovel that allows more paint, and I think that's where some of the problem lies. So we're a second time of this. Is not the best, but not the worst either. I do like the design on the top part, and the bottom part, that middle just looks a little funny. So I guess what I'm going to do is just let it sit and think about it. And it could be something that I pour over or try to embellish. But yeah, as you can see again, it takes multiple times and it's still not quite what you want. And sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. I have black all over my hands now. That's kind of the thrill of painting, is you don't know exactly what you're going to get. But sometimes if you set expectations, then you end up disappointed, or as a perfectionist like me, you keep thinking you can do better, and you tinker with it. And, you know, you just don't get that vision in your head out on the canvas. And that's normal. It is like that. So I'm going to cover up these colors and maybe ask my husband to pick up a shovel, or, well, I don't know, like I said, I don't know if they have them, or a bigger dustpan, or like a one that has more room to pour in. I may have to just go look for something and keep playing, because I love the concept of this. It's just not quite doing. Oh, I see what the problem is. I'm trying to cover the paint right now, and I have the sticks in it, and it's not. So I'm like, what's going on? No, because I'm not paying attention. I don't know. I keep looking at this, and I'll post a picture of it, because I've made a lot of different canvases, and I'll post a picture on social media, and I comment and I say, I don't know how I feel about this, and I've had others go, oh my god, I love that. And so art is subjective, and that's the nice thing about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I'm actually trying to see if it's recording. Yeah, it is. So I'm gonna see if I can get a close-up of it and just knock over that color, because that's how it rolls, right? Yeah, I'm not, you know what, I'm afraid to, I don't want to drop my phone in this. So I'll just take a picture, or I'll take the camera off of here, and when it's dry, I'll do like a close-up. Because, yeah, I think I'm going to leave it overnight and take a look at it in the morning and regroup and kind of keep figuring this technique out, because I like it. So that is attempt number 2. We'll see if another one is needed, or if I'm going to leave that and just kind of do something else with it. So thanks for watching.